Zip up your favourite tracksuit. We are back. Yes, that is right. Stanley Petrov is back and he is sick of the politics in the Premier League. So he is going abroad. He is off to Spain and he's taking over a team that used to be playing Champions League football. They've had a fall from grace, mate. They are not where they should be. He is taking over Malaga, and this doesn't end until Malaga have won the Champions League. The way this series is going to work, every episode will be one season, so we'll be getting through it quick time, mate. It'll be highlights, and then some extended highlights of the main games towards the end of the season, or if there's any mid-season, you know how it is. Anyway, let's take a look at the squad. Tell you what, this squad, I'm going to be honest, it's a pretty dead squad. We're not going to go through all the players because I'm going to bring in a lot of new players, mate. We've got about 14 mil to spend, and there's a lot of players at the club I don't want here. So forget going through the squad now. Let's bring some new faces in, and then we'll have a look at the squad. First thing I did was scout a future star. We could be here for a while. Lorenzo Costa's the player. We got 17 centre mid. He's Italian, 62 rated. Definitely going to be a beast in the future, isn't he? Right, so I brought in 7 new players. The first was a keeper, Douglas. He's 77 rated. He is 36 years of age, but he only cost us $1 million, and he will be our highest rated player. Then at right back, I brought in Fosu Mensah, straight swap deal for him. Eric Garcia from City, he cost us 1.9 mil. Then Ruben Vinegra from Wolves, he was 4.2 mil. Miguel Luis from Sporting, 3.8 mil. Then up front, we didn't have any strikers. Both the ones we've got in are on loan. So brought Gargano, he cost us 5 mil, and then the final signing we made was Fernando. We signed him from Shakhtar Donetsk for 2 million, plus one of the older players from the club, and with that, it has fully wiped the funds out. Right, let's take a look at the squad and how we're going to line up then. We'll be lining up with a 4-5-1. Ganego is going to be up front on his own. On the left side, Numan Fernandez. On the right side, one of the original players at the squad, Bousafani. No idea if that's how you say his name, but that's what we're going with for now. Then in the midfield, we got Gonzalez, the captain. He's 33, 73 rated, so I am hoping as he gets a bit older that the lad from the youth academy does improve and can take his spot. Then in CDM, we got Bear, 69 rated, another young lad. We're hoping he can grow. On the right side of him is new signing, Louise. I'm sure he is going to be an absolute quality player. Then in defence, on the right side, we got Fosu Mensah from United. Mate, this team, it's young, and you can just tell already they're going to do absolute bits. In centre defensive, the partnership of Gonzalez, he was already at the squad. Then on the right side of him, Eric Garcia. Eric Garcia, mate, he's 18, 69 rated. You know for a fact he is going to grow. Ruben Venega will be on the left side of the defence. Then in net, our most experienced player and our highest rated player is Douglas. Let's get this season underway, mate. We have got a team that is definitely going to be tearing this league up. First game of the season. Let's go on. Let's start how we mean to go on, lads. I'm not wanting to fight for a playoff spot. I want to win the whole thing, mate. I think we've got the squad to do that. And Gargano, that is how I want to start the season. 6 minutes in, mate, and our new signing has already got a goal. And our new man in net is also proving his worth. I tell you what, them two, Ganago and Douglas, are absolutely quality, mate. This season, I'm expecting a lot from this team. Gargano on the day gets 2, and we start the season off with a win. Our next game, we're in front of the home crowd, mate, and look at that stadium. Malaga's stadium is absolutely beautiful, and we are going to be turning it into an absolute fortress, mate. I expect us to be getting promoted this first season and to be running through every single team that stands in our way, mate. We've got the quality, we've got the squad. Lads, let's make it happen. This first home game, though, wasn't quite going to plan. First half, we could just not break through that defence. Second half, though, Fosu Mensah comes down the wing, hits it into the box, and Ganego, I'm probably going to say his name several different times throughout his career mode, but he is absolutely quality. Pops up with another goal, and Stanley is absolutely loving it. Up next, Girona FC, mate, one of our title rivals, and who else, mate? Ganego going for it again. Honestly, he might be one of the better strikers I have used on this FIFA. Unfortunately, that game did end 0-0. Couldn't find the back of the net in that one, but I tell you what, rest of the season, he will be tearing it up, mate. Already, he's becoming like There's a few strikers on FIFA that very quickly become your favourites, and he is one of them. I'm telling you, if you have not used him, give him a go, because he is absolute beast. Doesn't matter where he is on the pitch, mate, he is slotting them in left, right and centre. He wears the number 13, because if he's playing against you, it is bad luck all day. And speaking of bad luck, we were absolutely... This game, we went 2-0 up very early on. We were absolutely running away with it. They get one back, and it's no worries. We're in the box. Gano gets his shot off, gets 2 shots off. Keeper saves them both, and you know what's coming next. Suddenly, it's tied at 2-2, 4 minutes to go. They've absolutely stole a point from us. Stanley is not happy, but then our man from the youth academy, Costa, in the box, look at this, works the space, gets some space, gets his shot off, and he has won it with 30 seconds to go, mate. He's Cody Garbrandt getting that knockout on the buzzer, mate. 3-2 on the day, and that lad, the future star. Yes, there is a reason he's a future star. He is absolutely quality. I am very, very much looking forward to him growing, mate, out here. Fernando, he is absolutely quality. Unfortunately, though, he misses so much of the season. He gets an injury. 4 months, mate. A 4-month injury is absolutely peak, and he is out for the majority of the season. It is not what you want. He was... When I signed him, I was expecting him to be our big marquee signing, mate. Bigger than Gargano. Luckily for us, Gargano does absolutely tear it up, mate. I'm pretty sure I'm pronouncing his name wrong as well. But, is what it is. Get used to it. But, yeah, Fernando. 4-month injury, absolutely peak. Out for pretty much the whole of the season. Otherwise, I reckon he would have been tearing it up. Ah, yes. We are getting through this season quick. We are now halfway through the season. We are top of the table. 16 wins, 2 draws, 3 losses. 50 points, although goals scored, we are 10 points behind Zaragoza, who are behind us, and I'm not happy with that. And we sold a couple of players, a couple of the bench warmers, a couple of the players who don't get too much game time, and I have brought in a new man to make sure we are getting more goals, especially with Fernando out. Jeremy Doku, or as I like to call him, the Count Doku, mate. 71 rated, he's an absolute beast to be playing on the right side of the midfield. Bags of pace, 4-star skills, 4-star weak foot. Love the look of him. Oh, lads, we've pretty much lost all of the recording of the second half of the season. So we're jumping in to match day 39. It is absolute peak. We had some quality games in there. I even managed to beat Barca in the cup. Took them all the way to penalties, and they just managed to miss, more or less, all of the penalties -1. PK was the only player to score a penalty for them. Absolutely peak. But this game we're playing here, if we win this game, we win the title. So let's get this one underway. Very early on, we had a lot of chances, but we could not find the back of the net. And then Gargano, licking paint, hits the woodwork. Not quite. Doku, beautiful footwork into the box here, sends it across goal. And that is right. Our captain has just bagged us the goal that could win us the league. Our number 8, mate, he is getting on in age, but he is still got plenty to offer. Then we're in the second half here. We whip a ball in, go for the header, just lands top of the net, wrong side of the net. Not quite what we wanted. They do get one back, and it looks like they might have just spoiled the party, mate. We might have to wait another day before we can win the league. And I'm telling you, after that, they were constantly coming, mate. They wanted that win. At some points, they were absolutely rinsing us. But then late on, 4 minutes to go. Who else other than the guy who has been the main man all season? Ganego. He bags 3 minutes to go, and he has just won us the league. That goal has just gained us promotion and means we have won the league. Looks what it means to the fans, mate. They are going absolutely mental. Players are going mental. Let's go lift that trophy, mate. There it is. Douglas has got the armband because their captain got subbed off, didn't he? That is the reason he is wearing it. But I tell you what, he's been quality in net. Without him, there is no way we would have finished as high as we did, got as many points as we did. He's been absolutely quality. He is aging, but he is one of the better signings we made. Let's take a look at the final table. 42 games played. We finished with 107 points. 14 points clear of second place, mate. We tore it up. This team was absolutely phenomenal, and I cannot wait to use them in the top division, mate. The League of Santander, mate. Barca, Madrid, Atletico, bring them all on. I am ready, mate. I cannot wait to watch some of these players grow. Obviously, we've been in the lower league, so they're going to have looked even better than they actually are. But all of these players, other than Douglas, are young. I reckon they can tear it up. Looking at the stats here, Gagano, no wonder. Top goal scorer, 25 goals. He played 36 games. Imagine how many he would have got if he played all the games. Assist-wise, Canales was in there. He got 8 assists in 41. No one was really running away with the assist for us. Clean sheets, though. Douglas tore that up. He got 20 clean sheets, mate. Finished top of that. Garno in total, he had 27 goals. Gonzalez, our captain, 14 goals. Barr, he was injured for most. Well, he was for the end of the season. He was injured. He got 9 goals. Busafani, or whatever his name is, he ended up playing because Douglas. No, what was his name? Fernandez was injured, so he ended up playing. He got a decent few goals for us. Captain also finished top of the assists. There it is. Fernando, 6 assists, 1 goal. He only played half the season or so. It is a shame, but it'll be like a fresh player come next season. But that is the end of this episode. Let me know who you think we should sign for next episode, and also the lad from the Youth Academy. Tell me what shirt number you want him, what boots, what style. Let me know how you want him to look for next season. That is me signing out. I hope you've enjoyed season 1. It is a real shame that we had to miss half of the season, but it was still a quality season. I've enjoyed playing it. I've enjoyed recording it. I hope you have, and I hope you look forward to season 2.